Alright, welcome back. Today we're going to start Chapter 6 of the SketchUp for Engineers course by Firestarter Graphics and Engineering. We're going to talk about sweeps and bends. So we're going to talk about a few new tools today. One of those tools that we're going to be talking about is called the Follow Me tool and the Autofold tool, which you got introduced into Chapter 1 with the little corner block to make a chamfer. We're going to be using the same thing. They're going to be using solid tools to make some cuts and some unions. And then I'm also going to show you some troubleshooting steps when Enteroth Solid Tools decides not to behave, and how to handle the tiny face issue, and also if your geometry that you have that's hidden, like you made a component and then you hit it, and then you notice like anytime you rotate the camera and it starts getting really clunky and really weird. Most likely it means you have very big geometry that's hiding and covering up the camera. So I'll show you how to get rid of that. But let's go ahead and see what we're going to make. Alright, it's called an anchor post. Our units, oh, you can't really see it. My screen software is cutting off, but it's in millimeters. This is what we're building. We're going to be using the Follow Me tool to make this pipe bend around here. Then we'll use solid tools to create this cut that goes all the way around, the Autofold to make this chamfer, and then union to hook everything together. So the first thing that I'm going to do is draw the base plate. That seems like a good move, so let's go ahead and begin. Here's kind of what it looks like when it's done, and let's see if we can get this done quickly. So let's go ahead and open up SketchUp. Okay, my SketchUp is open. So what I'm going to do is, right now my measurements are going to be in millimeters, but I'm going to change that to straight up meters, and then scale down at the end by, nope, I don't need to do that for this one. We're okay in millimeters for this one. We'll just scale something up that we need to by 1,000 and then scale it back down when we're done. Alright, we'll just leave it at millimeters. Okay, so let's look at the base plate. Alright, so we're looking at 70. We're looking at a center line right here. I think I'm going to put the origin right here, draw up, draw half of it. Then we could select it all, copy, paste, mirror it, flip it, but that's going to take too many clicks. So I know it's 80 here, 70, and then 30 going this way, 50, and then 50 to 80 is 30. So these are 15. So alright, bet. Let's do this. So tape measure. Let's get my guides going. At least this direction for right now. So line, we want 40 along there. We want 70 along there. We want 15 along that green. We want 30. We want 25, which is that, but we're going to go 50. Okay, and then we're going to go another 30, then up 15. I don't know what I'm doing. Down 15, and then over 70, then up 40. And if I remember correctly, it's 15 units thick. 15, yep. Okay, let's do hole placement. It says each hole is 10-10. Alright, notice none of the other holes are dimensioned, but this TYP means typical. Means anything that represents this exact same shape profile is going to be the same. So it's 10 and 10. Each hole is 5.5 diameter, punched through with another radius here, countersunk 3.58 millimeters with a 12.24 diameter head. So for M5 machine screws. Okay. Perfect. So let's at least do that. We're just going to make one of these and then copy and paste everywhere else. So let's go ahead and get that done. So 10, 10, 10. Move this up, 10, move this over, 10, move this over. That was not over. That was some random other direction. 10. Okay, perfect. So circle, I want at least 48 sides. It's probably not going to work, so maybe 36 sides, because it's too small of a radius. So it's 5.5. What is that? 2 3/4. So bring it out to 2.75. Alright, 36 was perfect. Okay, the other one is 12.24, so 6.12, and we're good. Okay, go ahead and select it. Use the move tool. Grab it right in the intersection where it shows the X. Hold Control. Just click Control. Click it right there. Click again with Control. Click it right there. Click again with Control. Click again. And that should be all of them. Perfect. So we know that these ones are all the way through. Okay, so go ahead, make that one through, then double click, double click, double click, drop this one down 3.58 millimeters. Go ahead and double click, double click, double click. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and save that. Let's go ahead and erase these guides. Okay, so far so good. So far, yeah, so good. Okay, this radius, these rounded edges, does it show what that is? Yep, 2 millimeter rounded edge. So I will show how to round those at the very end. I'm going to be using a extension called Fredo Corner that's going to round all of these. Do I have Round Corner, or did I uninstall that one? There's another one called Round Corner, which is an older version, which will do the same thing, but I prefer his Fredo Corner, and it's free. Just Google it and it will tell you how to install it and everything. So for right now, I think we're golden. So before I finish this section, let's at least build the hex head. We know it's 60 millimeters in height, 25 in diameter, so 12.5 radius from flat to flat, not vertex to vertex. And that should do it for this video. Okay, so let's make that. So we need our guide here because we got rid of it. Polygon tool, where are you? Right here. 6-sided polygon, it's already set. Okay, so we're going to start drawing it. Notice that it's being circumscribed around the vertex. So we need to hit Control. It's being inscribed. So we need to do circumscribed. So circa, roundabout. And that's edge to edge, and we need 12.5. Perfect. Hit P for push pull. Type 60. We're good. Triple click this, make it a component, call it base. Hit yes for mine. Then we're going to look at one last thing on the hex head, this chamfer. So it says it's 2 by 45 degrees. So that doesn't mean that we have 2 spots. It needs to be a chamfer. It's 2 millimeters by 45. So that makes it really easy. That just means we need to take the offset tool, click this, okay, click here. I don't know why SketchUp does that. Click here, do 2 millimeters, okay, and then we need to move this face. So we're going to click the face, hit the move tool, click Alt, and see how it's just dragging around all weird. Hit the up arrow, force it, and then type in another 2 millimeters. So it's that gives us exactly 45 degrees. Alright, that's fine. Go ahead and make that a component, call it hex, call it good. Alright, that should do it for this section, so we'll be back to make the cut right here, and then this bend, and then union everything together. Alright, perfect. So thank you for watching, and we'll see you soon.